All right, guys. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a great trading out there. I got a lot to talk about today, man. So I gotta say, I got a lot to talk about today, but I gotta do it pretty quickly. All right, let's go here, your channel. Hope you guys had a great trading out there, man. What a crazy, crazy day. All right, guys. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Idaho? What's going on, Where's My Undies? What's going on, Surplus Notes? What's going on, Cody? All right, guys. Let me get ready to set everything up here. One of the probably most insane trading days that I've ever had in a long, long time, if not top 10 of my career. Probably, I would say. It's got to be right up there with one of the craziest days of my trading career. Give me 1 second here. Okay, CCIV. Let's do SYPR. All right. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Man, I don't even know what to say today. It's been a long time since I've been lost for words. But today, I am almost lost for words, guys. Yeah, I'm almost lost for words today, guys. I don't even know what to say. I have no clue what to say, guys. I'm just speechless. I was up like 530,000 today. As much as I was up as much as 600 plus thousand unrealized. Yeah, my brain is fried. Definitely fried, guys. My brain is beyond fried. To say the least. To see that GameStop move, I knew there was an opportunity there. And I knew that there was going to be big time money to be made. And I had a big cushion on the day. And, that being said, gosh, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I can't explain to you how frustrated I am right now. And it's all relative, guys. So, I don't want you guys to just look at today's P&L and say, well, what happened? Just an insane day, to say the least. Frustrating, guys. Today was the first day that I took a big short loss. And I took about a 25% hit on the account with a short, which is the most important to look at, but that equates to about a $440,000 loser. And so I was short 87.35, and I'll go ahead and explain a couple of things here, but let's go ahead and get started on today's trading day. So, guys, today was probably one of my most crazy trading days in my career. There's no question about it. I can't even tell you the GameStop move, how crazy that was. I mean, it just took off. I mean, that doesn't do it justice. I mean, look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that in my career, guys. I don't think I've ever seen that in my career. I will comfortably say that. Guys, this went from $50 to $200 in about 2 hours. $50 to $200 in about 2 hours. On no news, nothing. So, at the end of the day, like, it's just frustrating, man. Like, this is not fun. And I'm still green on the day, which is also great. And, I pulled my profits. Initially I was up, like I said, a decent amount. But man, this thing was a beast. It was an absolute monster. And believe it or not, guys, I was long at $50.40. With big size. I believe I had like a $3 or $4 million position. And I got out of 52 cents. 52.70. And then that long, not being like in here and not taking any of these longs. Once I saw this extension, here was my first trade. And let's go over the rest of it. Let's go over the trades. Come on. Okay. SYPR, small winner. WKHS, small loser. WKHS, pretty big winner or loser. Tilray, loser. Mara, loser. So, as you can see here, we're starting off the day in a deep red, right? Then we come back with a CCIB short, 33.1 in, 31.94 out, $70,000 winner. AMC, $45,000 winner. You can see all my trades here, entries, exits, long or short, amount of shares. So Mara took a $73,000 winner. Riot took a $22,000 loser. WKHS was my first pretty big trade of the day. WKHS I loaded on, and I was trying to show you guys this in chat. So WKHS was a huge fall yesterday. Today was my top watch the whole day. And so kind of got chopped out of this kind of mess in here. And then I saw this kind of happen, and I was actually short, I think like right here, and then I covered it luckily. Or maybe I actually think I covered a small short in here. But and then this thing came on down. But then we had a reperk and another reperk and another reperk and another fail and a reperk. So right in here was where I started to take interest. Because first off, we had the first move. There's a reason why I'm watching this, because it had such a big fall off yesterday. Just looking for a bounce play in today. And then so today was my top watch. It's the same exact setup as EH. It's the same concept. Big fall, second day move up, right? So we had a big fall, and then this was the second day. We went from like 46 all the way up to 80, right? So WKHS was the same concept. Big fall, and then kind of looking for that bounce play, the shorts to kind of cover, and kind of look for maybe a reposition for the longs. Maybe for long term or whatever. And so, right in here, okay, was the first perk. And then I was like, okay, it's just going to refail. It didn't. It came right back up. And then it came right back up. Each time it kind of re-pushed and pushed and pushed. I was like, okay, to me that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish moves off the consolidation, right? Off of this kind of consolidation where this kind of looked bearish. It was lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So then seeing this kind of, what I was trying to show in chat was kind of the first move, which could have been shorts just covering, okay? But then this was another short cover, right? And then this was just confirmation. No longer, I don't think, was it shorts covering. I think bulls were starting to get in a position there. And so I started to long this thing in here, I started to look at this thing long once I saw this kind of, no longer was I thinking this was a short cover, and then this was another short cover and another short cover. Okay, maybe this and this could have been, but to me, seeing this and then this was just too much. Okay? So at that point, I was like, okay, the bulls are in control. I'm going to look for dips. So I started buying in here, and I actually ended up with a pretty bad average. I ended up with a 14.79 average. which is right where that white line is. And I went through some red on that trade. And then this thing just ripped through highs. And I scaled my first position there. Took a third off up at the $16 range. And then I started to see this consolidate. And I wanted to scale the rest over 16.50 and go red-green, maybe 17. So I gave it one more chance here. And then once I saw this fail right in here, I was like, okay, to me it's over. And because consolidation, push up, get over 16, and then we failed 16, a whole dollar. And then we tried to retest it there and failed it. And then once we kind of came down here, I was all out. And then we kind of, it's something to watch in tomorrow, definitely. But that was my first big trade of the day there on WKHS. CCIV, then I tried to short it, lost 53K, but then I reshorted it and made about 215, and then I reshorted it, lost 100. So, like these reshorts and stuff like that, I got to be careful to get too aggressive because, what happens is I get a wallet pattern and then I kind of get too aggressive and I kind of just screw up the trade. And on the name, I was good, but then I just kind of got too aggressive on the name, got too comfortable on the name. Okay, guys. I want to cover just now. Here's the rest of my trades you guys can look at. I mean, obviously I made, just right here, guys. I was long 71,000 shares, 50.43, right? And I got out at 52.77, and that was a $166,000 gain. Okay. If I would have held just to 100, that could have been a $3 or $4 million gain, and I had the opportunity. Guys. And that would have been that kind of gain in less than 30 minutes, which would have been insane. But I can't predict those kind of moves. I made another scalping game there, and then here is where I started to kind of just, I was looking at Trade Zero, and I was asking for shorts, and here was my game plan, guys. Okay, my game plan was, this thing wasn't going to unhold till market open. Or until the market closed, okay? So I knew that. So then I actually set limit short position. I had 30,000 shares that I could short. And I set 25,000 of those shares limit short at $85 a share, okay? Meaning, to me, I felt like that was a safe play where I was going to get executed to 25,000 shares no matter where we opened, okay? I didn't want it to open. If it got below 85 at open, then I probably wasn't interested in shorting it. But I was thinking we open at 91, 92, 93, and my limit share short was 25,000 shares, giving me an extra 5,000 shares to add, right? Well, it doesn't execute. First off, GameStop doesn't open until 20 seconds after market open, right? And then this thing pops up, and I am realizing I'm not getting filled short, so I am jamming the short button. I'm seeing bids at 96, 97, 98, and I'm jamming it, and I'm getting no fills, okay? So what do? I get aggressive. I like this setup short, so I ended up with an 87 average. And in here, I was at about $60,000 to $70,000, which put me over $600,000 on the day. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Okay. So yes, I was up over $600,000 on the day, right there. And then, unfortunately, I saw this thing, and my goal was on my profit. Okay. And think percentages, guys. I don't want to talk too much P&L. Think percentages, okay? Percentage-wise, I'm thinking, I'm in at 87, and I'm looking for a breakdown under 80. I was going to start scaling out under 80, no problem. I was going to start covering my shares short, and that would have been, $650,000 on the day, up, 30% on the account, 35% on the account, and I'm done on the day most likely, okay? So I retest here, retest there, and retest there. And all of a sudden, guys, this thing just freaking rips, right? And I get caught in this candle right here. And I was this close to taking it off right in here because I didn't like the way it was looking. And it just took a little bit of volume to push this thing over and squeeze the shorts even higher. So, but I got caught up, guys, and you're going to see, my coverage there. Where did I get covered? Where did I cover that short? So, 87.35 average. I covered my short with almost 20,000 shares short. I covered my short at $110 a share. I then re-shorted and lost a little bit there, and I I longed AMC. And I lost on that one, $93,000. And then I shorted GameStop at 112, covered at 111. Then I was trying to long it. I finally longed it, caught a $237,000 winner, 16,000 shares at $118, and I scaled at $133 a share. I was actually really happy with that scale. That trade would have then therefore made back everything on the day and then some. And that could have been right there. That could have been well over 50% on the account. Then I re-shorted, guys. You know, when this thing started to go crazy, I'm not going to lie, I started shorting in here and in here. And I was like, there's just no way. This thing is making a move that I've never seen in my career. Guys, this was a large cap moving from 50 to 200, meaning 300% plus on the day in about 2 hours on insane volume, guys. And this is all front side. So I'm thinking this is it right here. You know, I'm thinking kill candle, we get a wash, and we're back down to the 120s, and I'm good on the day. Nope. Squeezes back up. I end up covering like right in here. And I'm not going to lie. I'm human, guys. I end up covering right in here. And then I start to realize this is probably the top. And the worst thing ever happens. I'm trying to short this again, right at the 196, 190 range with my entire account. And I'm not getting any, and I'm not even able to short it with the cash value that I have in my account, let alone the margin value in my account. Trade zero allows 2 to 1. I was going to jam this, and this could have made back for my day and then some probably. But I had no leverage, and basically, you know, instead of walking away, you know, as you can see here on GameStop, where is it? Well, it says 233, so you can see there. I mean, I covered it 178, but it's kind of confusing because I was taking other trades inside the core amount of trade there, but anyways, guys, this was an insane trading day. Okay, and I knew where I was at seeing this trade, and I knew that it was a profitable day, and I knew there was good opportunity. But guys, a couple of miscues with my brokerage, you know, up in here and right here, not getting any fills, and then causing me to chase, and then, you know, me not covering is just my fault. But, you know, if I'm filled up in here, I'm for sure covering probably down in here. At least some of it. And then probably I get less aggressive and I don't get stuck in that kind of move. But you know what, guys? This is trading. I'm going to be honest. You know, yeah, I covered not all of it, but I covered like half at like 199, 198. But as always, guys, I'm transparent. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm always going to be truthful, and I'm always going to share you guys what exactly happens on the day. And, you know, it's still a green day. What a hell of a day to be green. I mean, you know, today could have easily been well over a 7-figure day. But I will be honest, I'm not quite prepared for that GameStop move. I'm not quite prepared for that move like that. Next time, I will be ready. I will be more prepared than I was today. But that is the first time in my career that I can say that this kind of move happened. I mean, that is the first time I can say where I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, I've seen things go crazy, and I've seen GameStop, you know, obviously do crazy things. But that was just incredible. I mean, it literally absolutely incredible type move, and there was big time opportunity. And when there's big time volatility and big time opportunity, I will be there. I do not regret. You know, taking this trade. You know, I pretty much traded it as well as I could have in my mind, except for the covers up in here. And, you know, I could have covered, like, you know, I should have covered it at 92 because I should have known that was going to squeeze. Once it got to 90, I should have known. But I also had a lot of size, so when you have a lot of size, you don't want to move it as well. And I don't know, I just, at the end of the day, guys, you know, trading is trading. And the reality is I learned a lot today. And I will continue to learn. And if you guys had a green day, or if you guys lost a lot on GameStop or whatever, the reality is, guys, you learned a lot today. And you have to take that away. You know, green day, good day, could have been a better day nonetheless. But, yeah, buy back my shares. It could have been a better day nonetheless. But when these opportunities come around, when I see this much volatility and that much volume, I will always be there. I just misplayed it. And I'll be the first one to admit I misplayed it. You know, I have nothing to hide. I'm not going to run and hide. When I make mistakes, I'll be there. When I do good, I'll be there. I'm always going to show you guys my trades and my day. And, you know, at the end of the day, guys, today was a good day all the way up until this one trade right here. And it takes one trade to ruin your year, ruin your month, ruin your week. So you always have to know that. Always know you have to have proper risk, proper reward, no matter what. I get a lot of spammers these days. But anyways, guys, you know, not going to lie. Being up, okay, here's how my account went. I literally was up 620,000. Then I came all the way back down 300,000. And then I was up 230,000, and then I was down another 70,000, and then I just said, screw it, I'm done. My brain is too fried to do this anymore. I am just gonna walk away on a green day, and that is it, guys. And yes, Nord, I do offer a course. It's in the link in the description below. It's in the link in the description below. There's gonna be solid opportunity tomorrow. I do offer a course. You guys, the people that are asking about my mental capital depleted. No question is my mental capital depleted. I am ready to get off the screens and just like come down on the day. But yes, I have a course. I'll link that. It's also in the description below. But guys, I am depleted. I am just spent mentally, emotionally. You know, I don't know what else to say, but this was crazy. And that's all I can say. I just linked my course there if you're interested in it. Basically just teaches you all my strategies. Covers some short, but not going to lie, the shorting that I do these days, it's not all covered in that course, but everything else is pretty much covered. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Today was a good day. Nonetheless, I mean, I need to do better. But again, I'm not that mad about how I traded, to be honest. I mean, I can't even believe the move I'm looking at. So, in the end, guys, you know, I'm not terribly mad. It's just frustrating to see an opportunity like this. When I'm up that much, could have easily been 7-figure day. Could have, and honestly, it could have been potentially the opportunities were there to make 8 figures on the day. Because I have that much trading buying power now. So, but guys, that's all right. I started trading about 3.5 years ago or so. But anyways, guys, 3.5, 4 years ago. Diamond Trader, you nearly doubled it. Awesome, man. That's so cool. But that's it, guys. I made mistakes today. I made some good trades, and I made some bad trades. And overall, I'm pretty happy with the way I traded. I traded a little bit too much size. Today's mental capital was pressed too much. I need to kind of press back a little bit and kind of just make sure I use my mental capital properly. I don't need to be trying to hit such big trades and taking such big size all the time. I need to be managing positions with smaller size a little better because I'm always trying to keep my mental capital the same, or my mental capital just kind of like moving, but at the same time, you know, always improving as well. Because you know, let's say 2 years ago, I would have never felt comfortable trading with $2 million plus, but now I am. So it just takes time. Okay, mental capital is a big deal. All right, always remember that. So if you guys are interested in listening about a free chat room, my course, brokers that I use, 2 free brokerages that pays you up to $1,400, check that all out in the link description below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the icon if I make new videos. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so trade at your own risk. I'm just a retail trader, guys. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Just know I'm not a financial advisor. And probably never will be. So I'm just trying to teach you guys my strategies and hope that you guys pick some of them up and learn some from me so you guys have a better foundation and create a successful trading career. So anyways, guys, what a frustrating day. It's good to be frustrated, though, and still be green, but man, it's going to be crazy tomorrow. That's all I know. So maybe tomorrow I can do better. Okay? All right, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to make new videos. Cheers.